Hello there. Happy Thursday night. It is Thursday night, November the 3rd, 2022. Tomorrow is Friday, November the 4th, and it's a very special day for those of us who love physical media collecting. Of course, the Criterion Collection 50% off sale at Barnes& and Noble. We understand that it's going to be starting on Friday, November the 4th, on tomorrow, and running through November the 28th. So from the 4th through the 28th of the month of November, for pretty much most of this month, all Criterion Collection titles at Barnes& and Noble will be 50% off, and we are excited about it. Of course, we had a July sale a few months ago. Now we're in the November sale, and it's an exciting time of the year in the early days of the most wonderful time of the year. So I'm not going to be on here long tonight. I just wanted to just take a few minutes to sort of kick off the Criterion Collection sale, do a little bit of a countdown here as we're just a few minutes away from the clock striking midnight as of the time I'm recording this video. And the Criterion Collection sale will be on Friday the 4th. I wanted to take a few minutes to share some recommendations of some titles. I did have a chance to appear on Mega Mike, the Movie Man's channel on this past Sunday. He had a Criterion Collection pregame show, so definitely check out that stream on his channel if you have not done so already. That was an awesome stream with a great panel that Mike pulled together, so I was very happy to be a part of that. And so I thought it'd be great to just come on here for a few minutes, share a few recommendations, and hear also, from you, what are you looking forward to picking up in this Barnes and Noble sale? So I'm going to share some recommendations. I want to hear what you guys are looking forward to picking up. And hopefully, depending on where you are in your Criterion collecting, whether maybe some of you out there are new to collecting Criterions and you're just trying to figure out, what do I pick up? What do I buy? I mean, there's like 1,200 editions in the collection. Where do I start? So we'll have some ideas for that, either between recommendations that I put out there or recommendations that people in the stream put out there. So we have a ton of recommendations for you. So I'm going to share with you some recommendations. I'll also talk about what are the titles that I'm definitely planning to pick up in this sale. So there are some titles that's on my list of definites. I've also got a few items that I have in my maybe category that I'll share with you, and you can share your thoughts with me as to whether or not those items should move from the maybe up to the definite or move from the maybe to the absolutely not. So let me know that. And then I'll talk a little bit about 4Ks that I'm holding off for now, because there's a lot of 4K titles that have come out from Criterion that I haven't pulled the trigger on yet. So I'm holding off on those. And then I've got 3 box sets that I'd recommend. So I'm going to recommend some box sets, and we're just going to, take this up to a few minutes after midnight, and then we're going to go ahead and call it a night. And happy Criterion Collection shopping. So let me see who is out here on this chat. Let's see who is out here. Who is crazy like me and out this late at night? Who else is a night owl out there? Let's see. Internet user, hello, anyone who's awake? Yes, I am. I will not be for long though. Greetings all, the monkey, how are you? Matt, hello, Matt. Critic at large, how are you? Matt, hello to you as well. Return to the disc, hello, how are you? Mr. Gus, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. The Real Sketchman says, hey to everybody. Matt, has anybody seen In the Mood for Love? If so, is it good? You have started us off just right, Matt. Yes, it is very good. And if you do not have In the Mood for Love, there's a couple of paths that you can go with that. You could either get the standalone Blu-ray edition from Criterion, which I have, and I fell in love with that movie when I first saw it several years ago. There's now a 4K Ultra HD edition of In the Mood for Love that's available. So that's also a good option. Another good option for In the Mood for Love is this box set, this World of Wong Kar-wai box set, which contains a Blu-ray. Now, this is a Blu-ray set. It contains In the Mood for Love, as well as, I believe, well, it has As Tears Go By, Days of Being Wild, Chungking Express, Fallen Angels, Happy Together, In the Mood for Love, and 2046. So this is an excellent set. This was my favorite addition from the Criterion collection from last year, if you count box sets. So this was my favorite release from Criterion from last year, the World of Wong Kar-wai set. So great question, Matt. Gus says, I'm ready for B&N to take my money. Well, they will be ready to take it starting tomorrow for sure. Hard copy says hello. Hello to you as well, hard copy. Good to see you. Thinking I will be picking up Daisies to start off the sale. Definitely will get Malcolm X as well. We are thinking alike, critic at large. Daisies is on my list as well. Gus, saying hi to Gus. Hi, hard copy. Hi, Monkey. KB, how are you doing, KB? My wallet is not ready for this sale. Hey, I'm with you. I am with you. There's so many great titles to pick up in this sale. And, I have some recommendations I will share, but my recommendations are going to fall, woefully short of all the great titles that are out there, which is why I'm happy that people are out here in this chat who can drop some recommendations as well. And collectively, we ought to give some good ideas to people who are trying to figure out what to do with the sale. Jordan says, hello, good evening, Jordan. How are you? Gus saying hey to KB. Hey, Gus. Gus. Everybody's saying hey to each other. Been good just getting anxious for this Criterion sale to start. Yes, it will get started tomorrow. The interesting thing will be, of course, this will be on Barnes and Noble on the website as well as in stores, and it'll be interesting to see when the Amazon price match will start. Will it also start tomorrow? We shall see. So, Culture Trini, what's up, people? What's up, KB? Says Jordan. Cool, because I want to upgrade my Wally DVD. The 4K is getting great reviews. Yes, based on what I have seen and read out there, if you have a DVD of Wally, it is a no-brainer to upgrade to that 4K. I'm headed to Barnes tomorrow afternoon, plan to grab 6 titles. All right, hard copy. That's a good start. Favorite film you watched in October, Gus? Okay, it's a good question for Gus. J. Rick, what's good? Which title is hard copy? Magnitude just popping in and saying hi, James. Hello, Magnitude. Hello to you as well. Hope you're doing great. Amos Lowe, no being in Hong Kong. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, Amos. Sorry about that. I'm getting the new 4Ks this month in Vigo Blu-ray and the Tati set. The Jacques Tati set. Excellent. Tati, yeah, that's right. Adrian, hello, Adrian. How are you doing, my friend? Playtime is amazing, Gus. Yes, from Jacques Tati. Love Safdie Brothers. So I'm very excited to grab Daddy Longlegs. Okay. I also really love Sean Baker films, so I will definitely be grabbing Takeout. Great, great grab. So I did a review of Takeout on this channel. I think about a month or so ago. I really enjoyed that film. That was a great film, and the special and the supplements were excellent for that film. So, or for that edition from Criterion. It was my first Sean Baker film, Takeout, and I really enjoyed it. And the supplements did a great job of just helping me understand a little bit more about Sean Baker's filmmaking process and his partnership with his co-director, who has produced several of his other films, including Red Rocket that recently came out. So just that is a fantastic release from Criterion that I highly recommend. So yo, Adrian, Jordan says, I want to grab some Fastbender and some Pressburger. Awesome. I'm with you, man. I am with you. Let's see here. Technical difficulties here. Oh, hello, Sir James of Atlanta. Well, hello, Sir David of Arizona. How are you doing, Mr. Film Collector Archive? And thank you again for that sticker you sent in the mail. I do appreciate it, and I know you are excited about the sale. Hi, guys, new to this channel. Hello, Marco, and welcome, 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 welcome. Nice, KB. I will check it out. Okay, awesome to see your haul video. Thinking about getting the Once Upon a Time in China box set. I have not gotten that box set yet, so I'm very much looking forward to hearing what people think about that box set. Wow, thanks for the info, James. You're welcome, Matt. Love some horror thriller. Gotta go grab some Cure and La Llorona. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that. So I'll go through some comments. I'll go through the rest of the comments at the end, but let me get to some of the recommendations that I'm going to go ahead and put out there for the Criterion sale. So there are an endless number of recommendations that I could offer. And I know that there are some other recommendations in the chat. So between what I'll talk about and in the chat, that should give you some good information of some titles to consider. Of course, on this channel, 20th and 21st Movies, we also have a ton of Criterion Collection reviews. So if there are certain titles that have come out in the last few years that you're interested in, chances are I have a review on this channel that you can check out to give you an idea of what to expect from that release. And go check out the playlist on this channel of Criterion Collection recommendations, where I have some recommendation videos by decade or recommendations by certain genres like thrillers or crime movies or coming of age movies. Check out those recommendations videos if you want some ideas of some other titles to potentially pick up. But some of the titles that have come out this year that I have really loved from Criterion are this upgrade of Blowout on 4K Ultra HD. One of my all-time favorite editions from the Criterion Collection is this edition, Blowout. Spine 562 from the Criterion Collection is probably the first Criterion that I ever bought. And I got it probably, I think around 2013 on Blu-ray. Love this film starring John Travolta, John Lithgow, and Nancy Allen. This is the 4K Ultra HD edition, and it looks fantastic. Highly recommend this. Cure recently came out. I've heard several people talk about how great this movie is and how they had wanted this movie to come out on Criterion for several months. And then it was finally announced back in July that it would be coming out in October. So I picked this one up, did a review on this channel. Excellent film in addition. Billy Wilder's classic noir film, Double Indemnity on 4K. All-time classic, one of the best written films of all time, highly recommended. This is 4K Ultra HD, brilliant film. David Lynch, his films can be a little hard to understand, but I really enjoyed Lost Highway, and this 4K Ultra HD looks amazing. This recently came out. This is a really nice edition, nice digibook. All of Lynch's titles in the collection have been on digibooks. So whether it's Twin Peaks, Fire Walk with Me, Mulholland Drive, Blue Velvet, The Elephant Man, they all come in this nice digibook packaging. Lost Highway is the latest, and it's excellent. Martin Scorsese, Raging Bull, cannot go wrong with this 4K Ultra HD release. Looks fantastic. The black and white photography looks amazing on 4K. Highly recommended. Denzel Washington has gotten a lot of love in the collection. He's getting more at the end of this month with Malcolm X, but Mississippi Masala on Blu-ray, fantastic, fantastic. This film, Malcolm X on 4K is coming out. Devil in the Blue Dress was on 4K as well. I really wish, this film looks so good on Blu-ray. The colors just blow up your television on Blu-ray. I can only imagine how nice this movie would look if it got a 4K Ultra HD release. This is a great release. It looks amazing on Blu-ray. Nice film starring Denzel Washington and Sarita Chowdhury, directed by Mira Nair, Mississippi Masala. Of course, who is the man? Shaft. John Shaft is the man, of course. And this is one of the best editions from the Criterion Collection all year long. This is an amazing edition. The 4K of this 1971 film, it just brings 1970s New York to life. It is beautiful on 4K, and you also get a bonus, the sequel film to Shaft in this set. Fantastic. Theodore Witcher's only directorial film, Love Jones, Nia Long, Lorenz Tate, amazing. Love Jones. And I love concert documentaries or just concert films, music type films. The Last Waltz is one of the best concert films you will ever see, and it's directed by Martin Scorsese. A very cinematic concert. It looks great on 4K Ultra HD. The picture is amazing of this 1978 concert. Looks great, sounds great. fantastic from a technical standpoint. And it's a really nice release when you look at, of course, the concert footage and the interviews interlaced in there with the band. Amazing, amazing film. Highly recommended. So, those are several titles that have come out this year that I would recommend. And then I'll talk about a couple more, and then we'll go to the Criterion site for a second and check out the titles I'm looking to pick up. And then we'll go back to the comments, and then we'll put a wrap on this one here, because I said I wouldn't be on here long. I just wanted to give you some recommendations, hear what you guys are looking to pick up, and just sort of share a little bit of excitement as we get ready to launch into the sale. Last year, Fast Times at Ridgemont High came out on Criterion in this amazing Blu-ray. Looks great, really nice film. This was actually my first time seeing this film last year. I did a review of it on this channel, and I was really impressed with, I had an impression of what this film was about without having seen it. But then when I saw it, I realized it had a lot more depth to it than I, gave it credit for. So really, really enjoyed this film from Amy Heckerling, based on Cameron Crowe's screenplay. Lawrence Fishburne, Jeff Goldblum, deep cover. If you don't have this, folks, definitely consider picking this one up. Great, great release from Criterion. Deep cover on Blu-ray. Gina Prince Bythewood directed The Woman King, starring Viola Davis, but years ago she directed Love and Basketball. This is a fantastic film starring Sana Lathan and Omar Epps. Really nice on Blu-ray, and it looks amazing on Blu-ray. So nice film. And Lorenz Tate stars with Nia Long and Love Jones. He also is O-Dog in Menace to Society. This 4K release is amazing. This nice digibook packaging, check that out. Isn't that amazing? Gotta love it. Got to love this. This film is great. It looks great on 4K Ultra HD, and it's one of Criterion's best 4K editions amongst many great 4K editions. So those are some recommendations that I'll put out there for you. Let's take a moment to go to the Criterion site. And actually, before I do that, let me share with you, I did a poll on my community tab, just sort of getting a feel from the community as to how many Criterion titles, if any, you plan on getting. And here are the results of that poll. So let me go ahead and share that right now. So this is the poll I put out a few days ago. I think it was on Wednesday. And I just asked, with the Criterion sale just days away, now just minutes away, how many titles do you plan to pick up? And so, you see here that 11% of you said just one. So just one title. At the bottom here, it says, I'm actually skipping the sale. 11% said they're skipping. So about 22% of people are either getting one title or skipping the sale altogether, which leaves a whopping 78% of people picking up multiple titles in this sale. With you got 7% saying a boatload. So many, embarrassed to say. We got 19% saying around 10, give or take a few. And about 52% said up to 5 titles. So it's going to be a pretty active sale based on those results. So let me share my screen here, and we'll go to the Criterion site, and I'll go ahead and share the titles that I am planning to pick up for this sale. Or actually, before I go there, let me share with you, of course, this is the Barnes & Noble site, barnesandnoble.com. And of course, the sale starts tomorrow, Friday the 4th, but it may take a while. If you were to go to the Barnes & Noble site here, it may not necessarily show the sale prices. It may not necessarily show the sale prices immediately. Once midnight strikes, it may take time for the computers to update. But if you check later on tomorrow, you should see them updated for the sale prices. So let me exit this page. And for some reason, it's not letting me share that anymore. So let me share the Criterion site. Technical difficulties, but we'll work through it. It's all good. The sale is about to start. All right, so this is the Criterion Collection site. Of course, November Noir on the channel. This is one of the titles that I plan to pick up right here, Daisies. This is one of the titles that I am definitely definitely planning to pick up in this upcoming sale from Vera Chitolova, part of the Check Me Wave. Very excited about that film. Again, this is In the Mood for Love from Wong Kar-wai. The 4K Ultra HD edition is out for this amazing film. And of course, Eve's Bayou. This is a Blu-ray that I'm planning to pick up. This is from Cassie Lemons. And this is, of course, Cassie Lemons. She starred in Silence of the Lambs in a sort of small role as an FBI agent working with Jodie Foster's Clarice Starling. She was, so I plan to pick up this film. And then let me show you some of the other films that I am planning to pick up in this sale. If my computer will cooperate. My computer is running slowly here. Okay, hopefully you're still seeing this. All right. So as we look here at titles that I'm looking to pick up in this sale, Malcolm X is a definite pickup for me. That is on my definite list in 4K Ultra HD. This is a title that I am very excited about picking up later this month. Along with in the Infernal Affairs trilogy, I'm definitely planning to pick that title up as well. And then another title that came out last month is La Llorona, from the film from Jairo Bustamante, the film from Guatemala. I plan to pick that one up as well. And those are the titles that I'm definitely planning to pick up this month. La Llorona, Eve's Bayou, Malcolm X 4K, the Infernal Affairs trilogy, and Daisies. Now, because this is running a little bit slowly for me, I'm going to stop sharing because I'm having some technical difficulties there. So those are my definites. Of course, La Llorona, Eve's Bayou, Malcolm X 4K, the Infernal Affairs trilogy, and Daisies. The titles that are on my maybe list are Exotica, Wally 4K, and The Power of the Dog. So 4K. So those are sort of my maybes titles that I haven't quite made up my mind if I'm going to get them or not. So we shall see. So let's go to some comments here. Cure sounds good. I'm thinking about that title too. Yeah, it's definitely recommended. I really enjoyed it. And I did a review on this channel. Cure and La Llorona, both are fantastic. Awesome. Awesome. Yes. You know, La Llorona is a title that I'm really intrigued to pick up. I am really looking forward to that title from Jairo Bustamante for sure. Hopefully we can glitch a code with sale. Yeah, I don't know about that. You know, good luck with that. Hi, James. Do we know which upcoming new releases will be Digipack? That's interesting. Of course, we know that, of course, Lost Highway is a Digipack. I don't know about any of the other releases that are coming out in the month of November. I don't know if any of those are Digipacks or not. That's a great question. Let us know in the comment section if y'all have any information on that. Didn't see your question. I saw Black Adam and I really enjoyed it. I have not seen that yet. I love, Dwayne Johnson in a lot of his movies. Have not seen Black Adam yet. Heard sort of mixed feelings on that title, so I may wait until streaming or physical on that one. 40 people in here. Your channel is definitely growing, James. So thank you, Ethan. I do appreciate it, and thank you for joining as well. I'm definitely picking up Malcolm X, Double Indemnity, Raging Bull, and Eve's Bayou. The ones on my maybe list are Buck and the Preacher, My Man Godfrey, Bicycle Thieves, and All That Heaven Allows. Wow, that is a nice list. Buck and the Preacher is another title I highly recommend. That is the Western film starring and directed by Sidney Poitier and also starring Harry Belafonte. That is one of the best releases of the year so far. The film itself is pretty good, but what makes that release so special to me is all the interviews with Sidney Poitier and Harry Belafonte, where you learn so much about what went into making the movie and just their history as actors in Hollywood and the challenges that they went through coming up as Black men, Black actors during the 50s, and just the inherent challenges that were there and how they overcame it. And you just learn so much about their perspective and their long-term friendship. It is one of the best releases of the year so far. I can't wait to upgrade my Wally DVD. So excited to get that new 4K. Yeah, I'm on the fence. I have Wally on Blu-ray, and I'm trying to decide, do I want to upgrade that or not? I'm probably gonna go ahead and upgrade it, but I'm not sure. So Wally 4K is in my maybe category, as well as The Power of the Dog. Not sure if I'm picking that up or not. Maybe. We shall see. I loved All That Heaven Allows so much. Awesome. Sean Baker rocks. Hope that Criterion can release the Florida project. Cool. Hope they release more of Sean Baker's work now. He's one of a kind. I agree. Mega Mike, how are you doing, my friend? So excited for this sale. My wish list is now packed after our pregame show. Can't wait for our Criterion postgame show at the end of the month. I'm with you. I am with you, Mega Mike. I mean, it is going to be a awesome month. I mean, there are so many great titles out there. Titles that are coming out in November, as well as titles that have come out earlier this year. And last year was one of the best years from Criterion, ever. I mean, so a lot of great titles to pick up out there. So most of the titles I plan on buying this sale are just November titles: Wally, Cure, Malcolm X, and Infernal Affairs. But I do plan on buying one of the big major Criterion box sets. Yes, and that, well, great segue. Of course, I talked about World of Wong Kar-wai. This is an excellent box set. Obviously, it's one of those things where, if you don't want to splurge and get this box set, maybe you just get In the Mood for Love, either the Blu-ray or the new 4K. But if you want to get In the Mood for Love along with his several other films from WKW, get this box set. Another great box set that I have down here is from the wonderful Miss Agnès Varda, the French director. She was married to Jacques Demy, and this is the complete films of Agnès Varda. This is an absolutely extraordinary set of her films, and it's one of the best releases overall from Criterion that's come out in several years. And she is the very definition of art. I'm not sure if it was Martin Scorsese that described her as Agnès Varda is art, and you really feel like you get to know her as an artist and as a filmmaker going through this set. So I love this set. And then I'm reaching again, down here, Essential Fellini. This is a great addition here of Fellini's work. It's not all of his films, but it is most of his essential films. On the back here, you see a listing of these amazing films in this set. Now, this is another example of, if you don't want to get the box set, maybe you decide to get a couple of his films. You want to sample Fellini. Some great recommendations would be La Strada. There's a separate edition Blu-ray release for La Strada. I highly recommend. Stars Giulietta Messina. Absolutely wonderful film. I do hope that they release Nights of Cabiria separately as well, so people can sample that as well on Blu-ray. But then also 8½, starring Marcello Mastroianni. Great film. You can get that as a separate Blu-ray as well. But if you want to go ahead and get the set, I highly recommend picking up Essential Fellini. Has all those great films, and it's one of the best Criterion box sets out there. Of course, I'm not going to show the Bergman set. That's one of their mammoth sets. That is an absolutely amazing set that I highly recommend. So there's so many great box sets that are out there from Criterion. I'm looking at getting, KB is looking at getting Malcolm X 4K, In the Mood for Love, Wally, Infernal Affairs, Arsenic and Old Lace, Blowout, 4K, yep. Buck and the Preacher, East Bayou, Most on Sunday with Nathan Jones. Yeah, awesome. Oh, well, tell Nathan I said hello. That is great. And those are all going to be some great pickups for sure, KB. Awesome. Seventh Seal, Jabberwocky, Respect to Terry Gilliam, and Stalker round up my list for tomorrow. Cool. Awesome. Of course, Terry Gilliam is getting a release in January in 4K of The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, so that should be exciting. Nice titles, KB. I agree. Kevin, I'll pick up Arsenic and Old Lace and Night of the Living Dead. plus power of the dog once it's released in a few days. Excellent. I slept on box set people need to grab is the American Lost and Found, the BBS story. I agree. One of the best box sets. I would agree. Mega Mike says, hey to KB, getting a lot of the same titles too. Cool. Thanks. Says KB. Hey, Mega Mike, saying, hey. So the sale for sure starting tomorrow. Based on everything that we have heard, yes. So that is the word. And I have, of course, spoken to a few locations and they have said as much. So Jordan, KB, that Buck and the Preacher is a fantastic release. You're going to love it. Yeah, I agree. It is so good. I mean, the movie itself is fine. It's pretty good. To me, it was the supplements in those interviews that really made that release so amazing. Had to sit out the July sale because of being unemployed, but I'm excited to hurt my wallet this month. All right, Raul, it's going to be a great month. It's going to be an awesome, awesome. Okay. Okay, here I'm trying to. Okay, I own the Blu-ray of Blowout on Criterion. Not interested in paying for a resolution uptick, especially since it's the same packaging. Yeah, great call. Great call. I did the upgrade, and it is a note. It is a nice upgrade. Is it absolutely essential? No, not really. If you already own the Blu-ray and you're playing it on the 4K TV with upscaling from a 4K Blu-ray player, you're getting a plenty nice picture. The 4K the 4K picture is a slight step up, but I can't sit here and tell you that it's worth double dipping for necessarily. But for those who don't already have Blowout, then it's an easy decision to go ahead and get that 4K. Double Indemnity is a must buy for anyone into noir film in general. I agree. It's one of the best noir films of all time, one of the best written films. The dialogue is sharp, it is fantastic. Fred McMurray, Barbara Stanwyck, Fred, and Edward G. Robinson are all brilliant in that film. And it's just one of the best written films ever. I mean, the dialogue is just on point, and the story just moves along beautifully. Or hey, James. Oh, hey, Sean. I plan on definitely getting Takeout, Arsenic and Old Lace, and Cure, but maybe List, Blowout 4K, The Vanishing, Daddy Longlegs, Written on the Wind, Hotel du Nord, and much more, of course. Awesome, Sean. Yeah, I'm replacing my Universal copy of Double Indemnity. Yeah, I had that Universal as well. I'm keeping it, of course, but definitely that 4K is nice. I believe the Infernal Affairs trilogy, Wally 4K, and Malcolm X 4K will be digibooks. Cool. I'm looking to get the Red Shoes, Black Narcissus, Berlin Alexanderplatz, The Vanishing, Decalogue, War of the Worlds, and Being There. I'm all over the place with this list. That's awesome. And that raises a good point as well. And one of the great things, and this is for the benefit of those who are new to Criterion, one of the great things about Criterion is there's such a wide variety of films. For whatever you're into, if you're into the sort of the high art type cinema, then you have plenty of films in that category. If you're into more mainstream titles, like A Menace to Society or A Love and Basketball or a title like a Deep Cover or Fast Times at Ridgemont High, more mainstream titles like that, Criterion has plenty of titles in that space, but you can also get into the high art cinema. You can get into things like I just recently got this Martin Scorsese World Cinema Project #4. So I have not gone through these films yet. This is the first WCP set that I've gotten of his, but he has a film foundation that does restoration of older films and basically rescues these films from obscurity while there's still an opportunity to restore the films before they're lost forever. So I'm looking forward to going through this set. This is sort of more in that art area. So it's whatever you're into. They cover all genres, and there's something for everybody, and that's the beautiful thing about Criterion. So I love it. It's already confirmed Wally 4K, Malcolm X are indeed digipacks. Excellent. Love Devil in the Blue Dress, getting Malcolm X. Thank you for recommending Mississippi Masala. Oh, yes, absolutely. Great release. I just wish it was in 4K. Hi, James. Hey, hello, Island 007-100. Looking forward to tomorrow playing to backfill some older titles. Tarkovsky's Stalker and Bresson's A Man Escaped. Great choices. Great choices. The Vanishing is so good, horror fans, grab it. Agreed. Agreed, hard copy. Anyone have the Before trilogy? I have it. I need to watch it, but I do have it, and I've heard great things about it. Oh yes, McCabe and Mrs. Miller need some love. I agree. Great film from Robert Altman. Great release from Criterion. It's a beautifully shot film. It has sort of a unique visual style to it. I don't know if they put some kind of special filters on it or if they did something to the film in the processing, but it has a really unique, like dirty kind of look to it, but it looks beautiful on Blu-ray. I have the Before trilogy, Matt. Okay. Yeah, I love The Vanishing, but haven't seen it in a while. Stoked to revisit it. Awesome, Jordan. How is it, Gus? All right. Before trilogy, great films. Good to know. So great. Thanks. Saying thanks. And confirming that the Before trilogy is great. What's up, Fritzky? Hope you're doing well. I am doing just great. Hope you're doing well as well. All right, Dave, please do not sleep on Moonrise from Frank Barzaghi. It is phenomenal. Okay, Moonrise. I'll actually write that down. Thank you, David. Yeah, see, and I did a poll on my community tab with some other titles that I was thinking about, and one of those was Exotica. So most of you voted for Exotica, or recommending that I get that one as well. So I might be getting Exotica, and based on David's recommendation, Moonrise may make its place in my card as well. We shall see. Recommendation: Five Easy Pieces. Nicholson's early role, great film. I agree, great film. Probably 10 to 12. I normally spend about 300 during the sales. Cool culture. Magnitude, I'm gonna be honest. I watched Daisies recently on the Criterion channel, and personally, the film was not for me. Not a fan. Okay, that's fair enough. Thank you. I appreciate the feedback on that. Also, True Stories is an absolute gem. Oh yes, yes. If you really like quirky comedies, it will not disappoint. I agree. I agree. Yeah, and that's David Burney, I think, right? I think he directed that. Really good one. Oh yeah, I want Infernal Affairs. I do too. I heard it inspired The Departed from Scorsese, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm planning on watching Malcolm X this Sunday. All right, internet user. Cool. Hey James. Hey everybody in the chat. Hello, Mr. Holland. Hope you're doing well. Saying hey to Holland. People saying hey to each other. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Hey Gus, grab Infernal Affairs. Let's see. I can't wait to get Infernal Affairs trilogy. I'm with you. If you're a fan of the piano, then I recommend Power of the Dog. Jane Campion recently won Best Director at the Oscars for a good reason. Cool. I saw the Infernal Affairs trilogy last month and really enjoyed them. Awesome. I've heard good things about it, Internet in Holland. Let's see. Okay, who said, oh, I might pick up Showa and The Cure. Okay, I have not picked up Showa yet, but I have Cure. It's really good. 4K of the Fallen. Okay, need typo. May have to grab Buck and the Preacher. I watched To Serve with Love. Yeah, that Columbia Classics set, Volume 3, I think, set. I need to pick that up. I've heard that the transfers and the restorations on all those films are really good. I've heard great things about that. I recommend the box set for Wong Kar-wai. I like all the films. I do as well, Holland. Yeah, To Serve with Love is getting a lot of love. It was so great. La Strada, yes, La Strada is an amazing film. I did a discussion. I was on I was on Robert's channel recently, Bellissimo, and we were talking about Knights of Cabiria and La Strada, and just amazing films from Mr. Fellini. American Lost and Found's a great set. Agreed. Yep. I also like the theme song by Lulu. There's a sequel to that film too with Sidney Poitier. Okay. Fallen Angels is a single. That's my favorite Wong Kar-wai film. Okay. Another good movie by Poitier is Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? Okay. Awesome. The sale is live on B&N. All right. Well, we are past midnight, so it looks like the sale is live. So go, go, go. All right, KB, thank you for that confirmation. I wasn't sure if it would click immediately, but it looks like it's there. So we have ushered in the Criterion Collection sale. Now, for those of you who are seeing this on replay, you're probably already enjoying the sale, but we started this before the sale started. So what film is on my bucket list for a 4K? Cool. It's time. Let's go. I agree. My excitement is messing my typing. So many comments. I really do appreciate. Anyone, is the Criterion of Citizen Kane worth it if I already have the original WB anniversary digibook? Okay, here's my take on it. I would say yes. Okay, the 4K picture for Citizen Kane is very nice, but I don't think it's worth it just for the uptick in picture quality. I think what makes the Criterion edition of Citizen Kane worth it is the special features. I mean, you get a boatload of supplements on that edition. It just makes you feel like you have a definitive edition of Citizen Kane because of all the special features. Now, I don't know if they have all the features from this previous set from WB. I have that set as well, but they have there's so many features on there because they have multiple Blu-ray discs and they split up the features on the different discs, and it just documentaries, interviews really gives you a nice complete sort of representation of everything that went into making that film, the story of Orson Welles, the people that worked with him from the Mercury Theater Company. It's like a film school in the box for the Citizen Kane movie. It is absolutely phenomenal. So I would say it is definitely worth it to me. The Before trilogy for sure. Let's see here. Been eagerly awaiting this sale. I can't wait to go out and pick up my first round of titles tomorrow or today, William. Indeed. Just joined. Does anyone know what time the sale starts? It started. It's on. It's live according to KB. I know you don't usually buy DVDs, and some of the Eclipse sets are especially great with the Ozu. Awesome. Moonrise is fascinating. Cool. Per David and Ethan there. Astros just won Game 5. Okay, so what does that mean? The series. I guess they're down 2-3 or something. I haven't been following the World Series. I'm mostly right now, as we speak, I'm mostly what's on my mind as far as sports. My team, the Georgia Bulldogs in college football, we have a big time game in Athens on Saturday. Okay. We are literally in a must win situation, so to speak, against the Tennessee Volunteers. So fingers crossed that the Bulldogs can get it done. So we shall see. But y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want to hear Criterion. So let me pivot back. I'm going to pick up Mr. Klein. That's another one I need to consider. I need to consider that one. I believe that stars Alain Delon, I think. So I need to pick that one up. It's showing it on the site, but the refresh probably won't happen until after midnight Pacific. Okay, yeah. So after 3 a.m. Eastern time. By the way, daylight savings time ends this Sunday, folks. Just remember to fall back this Sunday. It shows that it's already started on the B&M website, so it'll start in person, in stores tomorrow, or now today, November the 4th. Let's see. Kyrie Irving needs to watch Showa. It's amazing, and he might learn something. Okay. Police story. I'm sure hope we get Scorsese's After Hours. Okay, cool. And Bringing Out the Dead. I have a feeling Criterion may put out a 4K of Mean Streets. That would be interesting. We shall see. I'm excited for Cure, Eve's Bayou, and more Akira Kurosawa. I'm with you on that. Bringing Out the Dead would be really cool. Okay, let's see here. Got an import after hours. Go Buckeyes. All right. Go Buckeyes. Mr. Klein is great. I have it. Some prices have changed already. Oh, yeah. Yeah, James, Alain Delon stars and Mr. Klein. He is awesome. Yeah, I might pick that one up. So I might pick up Mr. Klein. I might pick up Moonrise, Exotica. So my list is growing. I need to rein it in here. But that's what happens when you get on here and hear from different people. You get all these other titles and your list grows. After Hours absolutely needs more respect. Huge inspiration on Good Time. All right, folks, I said that this would be a short stream, and I'm going to keep to that. I've got to go to bed, but I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who came on here tonight. I hope that you all got some good recommendations for this now sale that we are in for Barnes & Noble, and we'll see if the sale is also going to be on Amazon as well. But 50% off Criterion Collection titles. The sale is on and it's going through November the 28th. So let me know in the comments section as you catch the replay on this, what titles you're picking up. Let me know what you think about the recommendations that I put forth, and hope that everybody has an awesome, awesome Friday and a great time shopping on Friday and through the weekend, and enjoy the sale and whatever else you're getting into, whether it's sports or whatever else you are doing. But happy Criterion Collection shopping. And let me catch a few more titles here. Night James. Yes, I'm excited. Thanks. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, KB. Go burn some wallets, people. Happy Criterion, everybody. Not everybody. Everybody have an awesome night, and we will see you soon at the movies. Peace. Happy Friday.